We're moving on now to a film which I think only Scott has seen, and that is on Netflix. And this is a film called Leo. Scott, can you introduce this to us?
Sure. So Leo is a musical animated film, as you say, that's come out on Netflix. It is set on the last year of school, where we see it from the perspective of the class pets. Here's a clip.
All right, another year, another batch of 5th grade head cases.
Let's just get through it.
I hope everyone's met our class pets, Leonardo and Squirtle. I'm not touching those things.
Don't they eat, sleep, and poo in the same place?
Hey, I poo where he sleeps.
I think it's quite funny. That one's passed me by completely. Scott, sell it to us.
Okay, well, that clip you actually chose quite well, because I was not laughing for most of this film. So it's voiced by Adam Sandler as the lizard and Bill Burr as the turtle. And what slightly wound me up quite early on was Adam Sandler was doing his quite annoying sort of dumb voice that he used to do a lot back in a lot of the 90s films, which really irritated me. And so that was a bad start. Anyway, the film, it's about essentially his character, Leo, who dreams about doing something with his life. He is 74 years old, and he is told that lizards live to 75. And so all of a sudden he's got this feeling of, oh no, I'm going to die soon. I must leave. I must see the world. I must do things. And he ends up going home with one of the students who takes him home as sort of like, in America, I think they do it with the class pets. They get to take it home for a weekend and try and care for it. And what we find out is that Leo can talk to the girl. And suddenly this spreads throughout the class one by one and leads to some interesting places towards the end where we get some moral complications and, let's say, trust issues that are explored. For me, this film wasn't as funny as I hoped it would be. There were some lines here and there that were quite good, but as a whole, I thought it was very mediocre. I thought, as a musical, the songs were forgettable and generally quite poor. The film, in terms of the storyline, it didn't engage me, to be honest. You've talked before, Bob, about films that you can do ironing to. I literally did ironing to this film. And it didn't bother me if I missed little bits and pieces because nothing really important was going on. It was like a sweet little film. I think it'll probably appeal to kids quite well. But for me, it was just a film that passed by and was a little bit disappointing. I didn't expect too much, so I wouldn't say I was too disappointed. But yeah, it didn't do too much for me, unfortunately.
Okay. Score out of 10?
I'm going to go with 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10 for Leo on Netflix, making that, just based on Scott's view, a miss.